these are all our constituent parts. What we have is an immigration services market that's split into two particular types. There's the individual immigration services and there's the corporate immigration services market. So you've got two segments to the market. The individual immigration services market is 15% of the market by value, and the corporate services market, as you'd expect, is the balance, 85%. In understanding how we were going to lay down our platform, we targeted specifically the individual immigration services space, because Clay Christensen from Harvard basically talks about creative disruption. He says that if you're going to enter into a marketplace that's incredibly competitive, what you have to do is not compete against the incumbents, but you compete against non-consumption. That is, you find something that the market would definitely need to have and service that market because no one else is servicing it. So get there first. It may be small and it may be uber niche to begin with, but you start on that basis, and that's what we did. And we started off with the individual immigration services space with the corporate immigration services space in mind. And right now I've got a team of 7 young filmmakers working with me to produce all the content that we need to lay down a new content layer for the corporate immigration services space for a brand that will be called Visa Sherpa, that you'll be hearing of a little bit later on this year. So we've kind of achieved our objectives in the individual immigration services space, and now we're moving into the corporate immigration services space, which is a logical adjacency. So other aspects of the platform are really, understanding the content layer and understanding the things that people can do and things that people can't do, and empowering those things that people can do by giving them everything they need to be able to do it with no expectation of return. And understanding that when you have created that situation, people will ultimately go on to pay you for the things that they can't do, and they do that because they're buying peace of mind. And so there's a lot of experiences in the Hong Kong immigration experience that you really are in a position to take care of yourself. And our platform interface, if you will, enables all of this. We knew that by putting all this down in the way that we'd map the knowledge graph, which we've done, and that once we've mapped the knowledge graph, essentially the traffic would come to us. We would then develop the concept of a tribe. Our tribe being anybody who has an Hong Kong immigration question issue, or an interest that they need to learn more about, or an itch to scratch, if you will. It's an interesting marketplace because every foreign national that comes here at some stage during their time in Hong Kong will have to have dealings with the immigration department. And there was a natural lacuna of information in this space because the Immigration Department's website is informative, but it's not particularly helpful because the Immigration Department's job is to inform and decide, it's not to advise. So there was a gap where if you could come with your knowledge and experience and fill that gap, essentially what you're doing is you're allowing the natural opportunity in the marketplace to result in people coming to you, and then this tribe emerges. So expertise, Charlie Mung, do one thing well, that's why we only do Hong Kong immigration. The golden rule, writ large throughout everything that we do in the business. And we definitely built a purple cow, we deliver an experience, we've got an irresistible offer, we're all over social media, we understand the psychology of the moment and been able to factor in secrets from the science of persuasion into the facets of our business model. We've got an idea virus, and this is kind of everything that you get from our platform. It was all built little by little, understanding that there was an opportunity to do something better as a result of the reading that I engaged in.